Hi everyone, myself Dr. Vinod. Today we are going to discuss about the recent hot topic mucormycosis, better known as black fungi. Let's discuss about its symptom, who are all at high risk, and how to prevent and treat the disease. Black fungus is found everywhere, commonly as spores in soil, in water, in decaying garbages, even in the environmental air and on our skin. Now the question arises whether all the fungi are infectious. The answer will be no, because the first antibiotic penicillin is from a fungus named Penicillium, and the first anti-tubercular drug streptomycin is from a fungus named Streptomyces. Even though mucormycosis is a rare disease, now the concern increases mainly because of its increased incidence in COVID-19 patients. You definitely need not panic about this disease at present, because the reported incidence is only around 500 in total of 2.5 crore COVID-19 patients. Mucormycosis, there is no human to human transmission, but some people are having high chances of getting affected by mucormycosis, which includes first diabetes mellitus patients who have uncontrolled blood sugar levels more than 250, second patient who are on long-term steroids, third patient who have prolonged ICU stay mainly because of the unsteriled humidifiers for oxygen, and the final thing is patients who are on immunosuppressants, which includes cancer and organ transplant patients. Mucormycosis present in two forms. The common presentation is rhino-orbitocerebral form, which starts with the nose, which causes nasal blockade, then bloody discharge, then it affects the undersurface of the eyeball, then it progresses to hard palate, then to the brain. So the symptoms will be after nasal blockade, there will be loosening of teeth and sometimes facial pain and the pain behind the eyes, and even there will be double vision and even headache. So to detect the disease early, better to do an MRI of the face with brain. If it is not confirmatory, better to consult an ENT surgeon for a scopy guided biopsy. The second form is pulmonary mucormycosis, which presents with symptoms such as fever, cough, chest pain and breathlessness. These symptoms are even common with COVID-19 patients. So better to rule out the disease, do an high resolution CT chest which will show cavitatory lesions in case of pulmonary mucormycosis. Best mode of management is to control the disease, which includes blood sugar level monitoring in patients with diabetes, and to control the blood sugar levels to below 200, to judiciously use steroids in only patients with severe symptoms in COVID-19 patients, and to limit the usage up to 5 to 10 days, to make sure the sterility of the water in ICU humidifiers. Mucormycosis is a medical emergency because it voraciously erodes away the normal tissue and causes death of the tissues. So the management consists of surgical and medical management. In surgical management, we extensively have to remove the dead tissues along with the surrounding normal tissue. Say if the eye is affected, the eyeball along with the muscles and fat has to be removed. So if the hard palate is affected, the hard palate along with the teeth has to be removed. In second type, pulmonary mucormycosis, whichever the part of the lung is damaged, that part has to be removed. In the medical management, we provide proper hydration for the patient along with injection amphotericin B. The amphotericin B is prone for toxicity, so better to give proper hydration before starting of this drug. The diagnosis has to be made very early, and the surgical removal also has to be more precise, because it may spread further to brain and it can ultimately result in death. Hope you found this video useful. Do like and share for more videos. Thank you.